This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm probably going to hell. And if that's the case, then I blame The Devils, a historical religious drama from British director Ken Russell, made in 1971. Based on true events, the film looks at medieval Loudun, a town in France which is marked by allegations of witchcraft. Specifically, the priest Urbain Grandier has been accused by the superior sister of a convent of having bewitched and possessed her. While the truth of these accusations is more metaphorical, as the sister is obsessed with Grandier on a sexual level, greater powers pounce on these claims to further their own agendas. Over time, the claims become a spectacle, a farce, and a tragedy, with Grandier at the center of it all as he continues to claim his innocence and expose the motivations of those accusing him. The film's story is extremely harrowing, taking the events of history and ramping up the extremity and fervor, almost to the point of absurdity, but definitely to the point of extravagance. It serves to illustrate the rawer nature of these happenings, cutting more directly into the emotional heart and motivation behind the choices being made throughout the story, and effectively illustrating the absolutely animalistic nature within these actions by making them more overt and literal. It's especially apparent when these scenes of chaos are contrasted by moments with Grandier as he tries to deal with these accusations alongside his wife, who I ought to note doesn't offer too much towards the overall story outside of giving the sister superior more motivation to turn her anger towards Grandier. In any case, their scenes are still the calmest of the film, which again help to solidify the greater contrast between the truth of the entire situation and the lengths which others will go to continue the lies. As for the film's technical aspects, they're a bit light, or rather they aren't as prominent as I feel like they want to be. There's still definitely a creative style at play within The Devils, but for the most part it seems to be more aligned with presenting a more realistic setting than anything more fanciful. Even so, there's still a clear art design inherent in these sets, such as the convent being built with clean, almost pure white walls and floors that present the events within with such stark detail that it only highlights the ongoing depravity. The fortifications that surround the town are also rather clean, possibly another indication of this idea of cleanliness and purity, which is directly challenged not only by the hedonism, but more physical things such as the bubonic plague, which presents a threat seemingly more omnipresent and certainly more real than the accusations of witchcraft. The ignorance of the plague in favor of this seeming escapism into chaos, as well as the use of the ongoing events to further the gains of others, all at the expense of someone for whom the cards were stacked against since the beginning, all adds up into a movie that puts a twist on usual horror conventions and asking who the real devils are. It is a bit more concerned with its message and themes than the story itself, but it's still effective, if not more so, because of that. The Devils. Ken Russell, 1971. 4 stars. I definitely recommend watching this if you can. That's it for me. If you liked this review, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. I have to go lie down for a bit. This movie gets pretty heavy at the end. Escalation and all. Or whatever the term is.